Myself Jibin. I come from Kanyakumari, and this is my mom. I'm basically a MBBS graduate. Did my MBBS from Philippines. I come to know Mother Mary from COVID 2022 actually. During the COVID times, like all, I also got struggled due to so many things. I was doing my final years during my MBBS. At that point of time, we got hit by the COVID. Even before we got hit in India, we got hit by COVID in Philippines. They got imposed quarantine, and I was forced to do the online studies at that point of time. And due to the ongoing closure of the airports, they actually the Philippine government has asked to come to India due to the closure of the airports. We came to India during my final stages of my internship, and as you know, the airport got closed, and at the meanwhile, my visa got expired. I couldn't go back there again, and meanwhile, in the same time, the NMC imposed a rule. NMC is National Medical Council of India, which is the head of the medical studies of the India, which said like, if you got any online studies from, if you are a medical graduate from foreign, did any online studies, you got banned from practicing here. You can't get any registration here. So my visa also got expired. Meanwhile, at the same time, my certificates also got blocked by the Philippine government due to some technical issues. They just blocked me. They asked me to come in person there to get my certificates. But I couldn't go there because my visa got expired, and also the airports were closed. And literally I was in the dead trap. Like I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I don't know what to do next, because the NMC also said like, either we will be banned, or we have to do 2 more years again. We have to go there and compensate for the online studies. We have to go there and do the redo the internship for 2 years, which is literally like 6 years plus 2 years, which is 8 years. For that also, I have to need my visa, and I was literally, I don't know what to do. At that point of time, I got to know about Kreupasanam Mother Mary from my aunt, and I was so far away because I'm from Kanyakumari. I couldn't come instantly as I need. So from searching online, I got to know that there is a light a candle prayer. So me and my mother just literally, I don't know what to do, and we cried, and we posted a prayer in the light a candle prayer, and saying that at least if my visa got if my visa processed, at least I can do something. So we prayed, and we posted the light a candle prayer. Literally after 3 days, I got a call from my agent saying that your visa got processed, which is literally, I don't know how it is possible, because I was trying for almost 6 to 7 months. They were saying like nothing is going to happen, because there is the embassy is saying nothing, and you have to wait at least a year or more to get anything to process. But within 3 days, they were saying like my visa got processed, and it was literally a miracle for me. And we decided to come here, and we came here. During the travel, I got a call again, which is from the first call. It was almost 10 days. We came here. During the travel, I got a call that your visa got cleared, and you can go to Philippines again. It was literally a miracle for me. I don't know how it happened, and we came here. My mother got the covenant, and I was just accompanying her. And 2 to 3 days after, I just went to the Philippines. I went to the Philippines and went to the foreign office of the Philippines, and I was just holding the covenant medal at that point of time. I was praying, and I was going, because if my certificates got blocked, I can't do anything. I have to redo everything again, which is like 6 years again. I have to start from the scratch again. So I just prayed, and I just went there. They said like, you have nothing, you have no issues there. We already processed your certificates, and we sent to India. You just can get your certificates from India. It's just literally miracle, because I had no contacts there. I don't know what to do, because at that point of time I have no contacts. But after praying, and after getting the covenant, I just have the covenant medal, and I just prayed. It happened like a blink of an eye. It just happened everything, and my certificates got cleared. So due to the certificate issues, I couldn't study for my exit exam, which is the foreign medical graduate exam, everyone, every medical graduate will know, which is the most difficult exam in the whole India. Actually, it got a passing percentage of just 10 to 20%. That is the passing percentage, which is like if 1 lakh people wrote the exam, only 20,000 will pass actually. The rest 80,000 will fail the exam. The people, most of the people will start studying 1 year, 2 years, and they'll study like anything. But due to these issues, I couldn't able to study. I couldn't able to prepare anything. I was not mentally prepared for the exam. I just prayed Mother Mary, and I just had just 45 days, which is not even enough for the revision of the exam. I just went through the subjects. I couldn't complete actually. After 1 month, I couldn't complete, which is, I had just 15 days more. I just thought of Mother Mary. Even if I had 1 more month, I would have done something. I just thought, and I just looked the mobile. It literally said like it got postponed to 1 month. Due to some electoral issues, it got postponed to 1 month. It was, I don't know how it happened, and I know there was some interruption of Mother Mary. Something happened. I got confident, and I studied, and I passed. I passed with very good marks actually. Very good marks, which most of them are aiming for. And I just studied for about 65 days. Within that date, within 65 days, I could crack the most difficult exam in India. And after that, I have to go to internship, and then I have to get the registration from India. So I went to the DME, which is the medical board, which will give the internship, which will give the internship. And due to the NMC, meanwhile the point of time, NMC has also took my ban from doing internship in India. They said like you can even compensate in India by doing 2 years of internship. So for doing 2 years of internship, like 1 year they will pay you, and the other year you have to do everything. So I was thinking like if I get my native district, it is better for me if I get my native district. I was praying for my native district, which is Kanyakumari Medical College, and but it happened to be the other way around, which is 500 kilometers away, which is the Pudukkottai Medical College. I was literally sad. I don't know what to do, and then I went there. After 3 months, I got to know, which is a very good place actually, for me to study and explore more. I did so many surgeries, and I assisted so many surgeries. I learned so much. And some days later, I got a call who was doing an internship from the Kanyakumari Medical College. He was said like, better you didn't come here, because there was so many discrimination, toxicity, and so on going there. I know, which I thought it was better, but Mother Mary know what is better for me. So that is also a miracle which I have to share there. And after completing my internship, which is 2 years of internship, and I came here. My mom is a single mother. I lost my father during my studying days. So due to the financial constraints, I have to work. Most of them after completing MBBS will do the PG, but I have no other option to work. Other than work. So I'm thinking of going for work, and I got a notification from government saying that there are some within a month there will be an exam, which is medical recruitment board exam in Tamil Nadu. They were giving a post of 1,000 posts for assistant surgeon general, which is like a government medical officer basically. So I thought, I don't know what to do. It was very, very constraining at that time, and after a hard discussion with my mother, and after praying to Mother Mary, I just felt like giving the exam for 1 more month. When I asked to my mom, she said we can handle some way around. And I studied, and the same literal thing happened. After 20 days, the exam again got postponed for a month, and I was studying. And when my center got released, I got to know that my center name was Maria. So I know. At that point of time, when I saw my center, I know there was some interruption of Mother Mary. I will crack this exam. I know that I will crack that exam. But there was literally like 40 days for the whole subject, whole 19 subjects to complete. I studied, and because I saw the Mother Mary's interruption, like the name of the institution which I am going to write is Maria. I started studying with so much confidence that I can crack the exam. So I studied. I did my exam. During the exam, I was literally praying. Like I was praying the Pradishina prayers. I was praying and I was writing. So during after the exam, I am very confident that I will crack the exam. And literally I did. And after getting the results, I got very good marks, which is 75 marks. I got out of 100, which is literally the post actually. For 1,000 posts, there were about 25,000 applications, which is literally less than 1% that you can crack the exam. But I got very good marks, and the selection list came. I got selected. Right now, I'm standing here as a government ESIC medical officer. I know because it is not because of me. It is all because of Mother Mary's interruption and grace of the God. I could crack the exam, which is literally 1% of the all who wrote the exam. And meanwhile, we have a rental house, which is our primary income. That is our basic income from that. But we have a issue in that we have a water shortage in that. We tried 4 to 5 times that like deep borewells and all, but nothing happened. Nothing. No water was coming there. And we tried for the last time, which was literally 1,000 meters deep. Still there was no water. And we was completely devastated. I don't know what to do next, because the borewell even cost about 10 lakhs something, which was a literal investment we had at that point of time. And my mom just prayed, and she in the morning we did the borewell. There was like a 0.5 inch of water. That's it. And my mom prayed, and in the evening she prayed, and she put the Kreupasanam salt in the borewell. And miraculously, somehow, we don't know how it happened. So much water came, and it is supplying the rental house till now. There are 8 houses. It is supplying with the same borewell. We are giving the water supply to that houses. So many things have happened. I just shared something. Some of the miracles of Mother Mary. After getting the covenant, during the MRB race, which is the government exam, I promised Mother Mary that I'll come. After writing the exam, I'll come and I'll get the covenant. And I got the covenant, and it literally changed me actually. I used to pray daily. Before I will pray, but not usually. But after getting the covenant, I used to pray in the morning and in the evening. I used to pray. I used to read Bible daily. Right now, I've completed about, in the New Testament, I have completed about 375 chapters and all. And I know because of the Mother Mary, I'm standing here little from nobody 3 years back. I'm right now standing here as a medical officer, government medical officer here. It is all because of the Mother Mary, interruption of the Mother Mary and the blessings of Jesus. Thanks to God, thanks to Mother Mary. While distributing the paper, before distributing the Kreupasanam papers, I used to pray usually in the morning and the evening. I used to pray with those papers, and I'll distribute the papers. I pray for those who receive the papers. Those who receive the paper, please give some good deeds for them. And I used to distribute the papers, and also I used to do, whenever I get time, I'll go out and I'll buy some food and get some money for the homeless and the helpless people. And the covenant literally changed me. And all thanks to God. And before I was going, for a month I'll go for one mass or 2 masses. After getting the covenant, I usually go routinely for the masses. That was a big change which happened to me after getting the covenant. Thank you for all the blessings. Thank you for all the graces which I have received. And I'll be forever grateful to Mother Maria and Jesus for all the things which I have received.
St. Mark's Gospel, chapter 5, verses 30. At once Jesus was aware that power had gone from him. Turning to the crowd, he asked, Who touched my garments? Dr. Jibin is newly appointed government medical officer, is standing here at the altar to give a big testimony of his life, how he experienced Jesus' touch, and Jesus' power had flown to him. He and his mom was praying for the time of his hardships during the COVID time. He was studying for MBBS in Philippines, and the time of the COVID time, the government sent them back, those foreigners, to their own countries. He came back to India, his visa was expired, and there was no any possibility to continue his studies. Here, the lighter candle, he started to pray with the request of the lighter candle. And the third day, he was giving the testimony of witness. That third day of the lighter candle prayer, everything was cleared. He's got the visa and he happened to go to Philippines back and continued his studies. Then on we can understand this is an airlifted testimony. Everything was in the book of Exodus. God tells to Moses, the chapter 33 verses 17, I grant this wish to because I know you. Whatever you desire, God is ready to give. That is the covenantal life Dr. Jebin understood. So FMG exams and the NMC, the internship, he was explaining all the hardships and the discrimination among the foreigners and the people, those who studied outside of the country. So whatever he had experienced, he learned from Jesus' touch. Jesus touched and Jesus' power was gone. Mother Mary intervened in her life. He explained that he was a little shy. He didn't say here, but he was a little shy to distribute the Kreupasanam newsletters. Once he started to lower his status, thinking that I am a doctor, and when he came to know that Jesus is the best healer, best doctor, he started to pray for others while he was giving the newsletters to others. He started to give the charity, the fruits and the other money and the helping financial assistance to the people. He understood Jesus is the best healer, I am nothing. And everything was done by the merit, not by his own merit, but by the God's grace. He is standing here by the grace of God as the government medical officer. He wished that I wanted to delay. I wanted to get a little more time to do my exams. He got 1 month time. And he wanted to get the closer place to work, and it was granted in his own hometown. So whatever we desire, we receive. The point is that what we give to Jesus in return. So this is the time, this is the time that when we receive a gift, we give the return. So covenantal prayer is the time to give the return gift to Jesus. He is always wishing that you may be a witness of Christ. It's not me living, it's a Christ lives in me. He wanted to say that. So, and also one more miracle he was saying, they had no well and they started to dig a borewell. There was no water, no possibility to get little water. They put the covenant salt in that and prayed, he and mom, and the water level raised up, and they have 8 families can sufficiently supply the water to that. So that is the miracle what Jesus is doing for us. Only thing that we have to listen whatever he tells. Mother Mary tells us, do whatever he tells us. This is the doing prayer, not a saying prayer. So let us continue with that, and let us pray for all the medical students, those who are struggling in their MBBS studies and all. Let us give a big round of applause to Jesus and Mama Mary and conclude this testimony.
അത്യപൂർവ ദൈവാനുഭവങ്ങൾ ഇനി നിങ്ങൾക്കും സ്വന്തം. ഈ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. ഈ വീഡിയോ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾക്ക് ഷെയർ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് കർത്താവിൻ്റെ പ്രേക്ഷിതരാകുക.